Okay. Oh my gosh. Hello. I think it's been almost a year since I've gone live on this channel. So I have a couple of really quick announcements for a big event that we're doing in Tacoma. Well, not we're doing, we are attending as whole Washington volunteers. It's Tacoma Pride. Even though Pride Month is over, a couple of the events across the state are still carrying on here into July. So we'll be out in Tacoma tomorrow. And also shout out to Vancouver because they also have a big Pride event down in Vancouver, Washington tomorrow, as well as, of course, tons and tons of amazing events across the state. Farmers markets and other festivals and just different things where people can go out and gather signatures for I-1471. So for volunteers who want to show up, who are in the area, I'm kind of making this video specifically for them. Although if you want to support our efforts, you can go to wholewashington.org and donate. And you would be helping to, actually, we've now printed all of our petitions, but here's how they look. They're all union printed. The entire initiative folds out and you can read the whole initiative here. So they've been a bit kind of costly to print out because the entirety of the petition and everything that it will do and how, every single detail about it is here in each and every petition. And you can see that people can sign it and opt in this column if they want to get updates. And so then we add them to the whole Washington database and they get event updates for how they can get involved. And these events will include things that are for Initiative 1471. And from time to time when we are organizing events for federal legislation or attending hearings, organizing barnstorms and such, people will also be brought into the fold for those actions. So for tomorrow, I just wanted to show everybody these really cool, we have thankfully some volunteers that are paying back the solidarity because a bunch of us went up for Seattle Pride and that was an absolutely incredible event. So we have Jen Nye and a couple of other awesome Seattle volunteers coming down to join I think what is already going to be a really nice group of people here for Tacoma Pride tomorrow. But just so you all know, if you're wondering, is there going to be plenty for us to do? I did print off some of these awesome posters that Andre Stackhouse, our whole Washington campaign director, designed. And so this is really amazing because it's got QR codes on here, like a QR code for how do I volunteer, where can I sign, how can I donate, and it's got all of the essential details on Initiative 1471. So we can go and put these posters up around the area as one of the things that we can do. And then I tonight am going to be rolling up. So Pam Ketzner and I will be there early. If you all want to, if you know the place where we're going to be, it's under on the wholewashington.org events calendar. And if you go under our calendar of events, you will find how you can RSVP and how you can attend. We will be there early tomorrow morning. By 11 o'clock, the event starts at 12. So we'll be there early setting up. And I am rolling up one petition at a time. It's going to have a little quarter sheet, a pride colored quarter sheet that has just some essential details, a pride sticker that they signed, and let's see what else. Oh, this other flyer that I'm going to get around to here in a second, explaining what that is. That'll all be rolled up in each one of these petitions. So volunteers, come find us early and take maybe like 5, or if you have like your tote bag, your volunteer tote bag, or just a little backpack, come take a few of these with you. And then as you're going around with your petition board and asking people to sign, the people that you get that are very like, yes, we totally need this, ask them if they will take a petition and get their friends and family to sign, and then mail it in and say, if you get 20, that's great. If you get 12 or 18, that's also awesome. Get the signatures you can. mail it in to us, and that's going to help us enormously. So what we really want to do is take the excited signers and see if we can get them to collect 20 for us. So I'm going to have plenty of these prepared for us tomorrow, and I'll be hauling them around with me in my little wagon. And we have kind of a home base at one of our local Tacoma volunteers' house is literally kind of right on the street front in part of this fair of Tacoma Pride. So very visible to passersby. So it's really fortunate that we've been offered this kind of home base to keep all of our whole Washington supplies. And that way all the volunteers just going to be kind of mingling and roaming the entire Tacoma Pride street fair, but can come and go and return to our home base. If you need more petitions, you want to go and sit down, have a break, have some water, have a snack, we have that home base. And that is where you can meet us tomorrow morning. And last but not least, I have some of these flyers that we're going to roll up with these petitions, but we'll have these to give out tomorrow. And we'll have these to give out also at Mosaic Fest, which I think is next weekend or the one after. Yeah, it's the one after. So this is really cool. One of our awesome Whole Washington volunteers made this, and it's basically got we have many, many, many events of where people can go and collect signatures, where they can go and sign the petition if they haven't signed, again, on wholewashington.org events calendar. But here on this specific one, we have 3 events that we really, really, really want to promote. At every signature gathering event, we want to try to get the word out to people. Hey, we have these 3 amazing events coming up. And each one of these has a QR code. So we have upcoming events of the Vashon Concert on the Green. So that's on Vashon Island. And it's on Saturday, July 23rd. And it's free. And it's a nice, awesome, amazing fundraiser. All the donations of the benefit are going directly to Whole Washington, organized by Roxanne Thayer, who's this amazing signature captain and volunteer of Whole Washington. And then Healing Us is the private screening of Healing Us, the documentary that we're featured in, that Whole Washington and the Red Berets are featured in, but it's a documentary of people across the country demanding and organizing for Medicare for all and the need for Medicare for all. So that's up in Seattle on July 29th. So people can then go on this QR code and go and RSVP and get their tickets. We have 2 tiers of tickets. We do have to charge. Not only is it a benefit or a fundraiser, but it is also, because it's a private screening, we need to charge for a ticket for people to get in. So we are doing the really awesome and affordable price of $14.71 in honor of Initiative 1471. And that's the entry price for tickets for that night, for July 29th. Kenny Ballantyne will be in town. Executive producer Dr. Joe Jarvis will be in town. And Scott DeNoyer is coming in all the way from New York to come help gather 500 signatures to help us get this to the ballot, as is California Red Berets. So Scott, New York Red Berets, and Sakuru Force coming in from California. Both of them will be there for that event, and as well the preceding week, helping to collect signatures for each of them to get to their goal of 500. So that's really exciting. That's Healing Us. And then last but certainly not least is the day after the private screening. It's the 57th birthday of Medicare, so we'll be demanding expanded and improved Medicare for all, and also marching for healthcare justice solidarity. It's organized by Whole Washington, co-organized with M4A Everywhere, building amazing solidarity with other organizations all throughout the states, all over the United States, of people working to open the floodgates and get us to national improved Medicare for all. So that is the March for Healthcare Justice. That's on Saturday, July 30th, starts at noon. It's in Seattle. That was a lot on this flyer, but we have some of these, and thank you so much to the volunteer who made this. I forgot his name, but everybody's chipping in different ways, and it just goes to show, if you have graphic art skills, if you are really awesome on social media, if you can collect signatures, if you can chip in a few bucks, because we are very grassroots, and so just anything that people can do. And I'm really hoping that people can kind of see, oh, I don't even actually have to live in Washington State. If I'm in Oregon or Idaho or some place, and you happen to be able to travel, you can come on up, connect with the campaign, come up for a few days and gather some signatures, or you can just keep being awesome and sharing this out on social media. And we appreciate everyone who is helping in big ways and small, in every way that you can. So we'll be passing these out tomorrow. We'll be collecting signatures. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your afternoon and weekend. Bye.